Hello, friends. Oh man, what a busy weekend. I mean, I'm sure for a lot of people, things are starting to get busy with the coming holidays. Just had my first party of the season yesterday, and I believe there are going to be many more parties for the coming weeks. So I don't know, Apex might be kind of a tough proposition. I don't know why they keep running them so the finals are like at New Year's or at Christmas Eve. It's very weird, but either way. Let's see. We'll get some Freekong nonsense on the go. In just one moment, while I get my chat set up here, I need to find YouTube chat. I don't want to neglect you, YouTube. Least of all you, YouTube. I don't think so. Okay. Hello, YouTube. Hello, everyone, including YouTube. I hope I get a long win chain. I actually forget what my win rate on Freekong is right now. Hey, Rice Crew, how's it going? Yeah, I think we ended on a win. I forget exactly what happened last week. It was a week ago. We closed by making a potential Emerick box, but I want to revisit it because I remembered the Emerick and Ultimuller faction buffer effects aren't that they're faction buffed, it's that they have a special effect from a faction buff, which means Lance in here with his Empire buff is effectively useless. He's got one of those good old SR faction buffs that doesn't actually provide a faction buff effect. Hey Disco, welcome to the chat. So dropping Lance leaves me with a slot open for someone like Dehart or Lewin. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should kill Excella as well and put both Dehart and Lewin in there. I think they're more threatening. Lewin's really well built. Dehart gives me some guard ignore. So let's just go through these guys and make sure that everyone is geared up properly. I don't think her gear ever changes. Maybe Slayers is better on him. Because some of his assassination targets, well, I don't know, he can assassinate horses too. Grenier's gear seldom changes. It's going to be either between his butterfly and his bracer. Ultimuller should be fine. Eris should be fine. Lewin didn't change. I don't think I changed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, I switched him over to like a fully defensive steel build. He's got a lot of HP, a lot of defense, no attack. So, like, he's gonna go in and, like, I don't know, do Emerick stuff on people, freeze them, but not be able to kill anything. He's basically there to enable other people to kill stuff. The reason I did that is because even with an attack build on my Emerick, he doesn't reach high enough attack that he's killing stuff anyway, so I might as well just go all in, double down on defensive stats. Okay, so that's everyone. I think that's fine. Everyone's geared, relatively. I mean, I guess someone could check the VOD from last week to see if I ended on a win streak, but that said, it doesn't really matter because we're going to be queuing, we're going to be fighting someone, and it's going to be up to the whims of Lushyrus and Chaos and Gendrasil if we end up fighting against, like, a Langrisser rank player with a meta box or another Freekong aficionado in bronze. So we just hope for the best and have fun with this ridiculous box. One thing we are going to have to figure out, though, is what the pick and ban actually does in this box. Like, am I first picking Emerick? Without Emerick, the meme really doesn't work. But the thing is, even with Emerick, like, am I just going to be able to ulti-meme people with good heroes? I don't even really need to ulti-meme this guy. This is all... like, there's only one tank. And it's non-SP Lidden. So I don't think I need to ulti-meme this guy. Yeah, first ban Almeida makes sense. I was going to say, I'd probably pick Almeida first. Yeah, Disco, I mean, the thing is, you can be a new Apexer with good heroes that are scary for Freekong. Oh, it happens so often. Okay, first pick Eshin. I want to get rid of you. I want to get rid of you? Oh yeah, look, these guys aren't SP either. Let's just get rid of their scary characters. See what they do. I think against this player, I will go with first pick Emerick memes and see what happens. So I want to get a faction buffer for ulti, which could be Burn, it could be Bozal. It's more important that ulti has the faction buffer than Emerick. Although, I mean, that's not super important either. The faction buff for ulti just gives him the... Oh, look at that! That is a person, they may be new, but they definitely recognize what Emerick can do. Okay. Well, Emerick may just be an Emerick now. In that case, let's pivot back to Grenier. Because what is Emerick setting up here now? And Emerick is just Empire and Strat, right? He's not also Origins, so Freya wouldn't benefit him. I think we have to go back to Freekonging 101. Okay, banning out more healers. That's fine, because we still have Sophia to heal. So let's go ahead and secure her. This player enjoys their glory, so banned down to 2 healers. They may go ahead and pick one. I don't have strong debuff. I guess I still have Bozal up, so they may be scared and pick Rosenseal. Liana, probably overall a better pick for them. Oh, they're not going to pick a healer at all. Unless I make them. And I will. Okay, so with the Grenier, Lewin is still solid. And honestly, maybe they leave me with both tanks. No, they're going to leave Gerald and Layla up. Okay, I'm taking Gerald and Layla for sure. Okay. I think my Thor is actually pretty solid. But Heimdall, we gotta go Heimdall for super defensive stats on these characters. We can stay back. Mech Knights can be sneaky on this map. There's a few little places where they can get terrain boost. They have Liana. They'll be immune to debuffs mostly. I was thinking of bringing, you know, instead of trying to attack with him, bringing like these sneaky stun skills. Maybe it's still worth it. In fact, maybe it's worth having him with a guard. Passive physical guard. That'll help with pretty much all of these units. And in case they disable Grenier, then I'll have Emerick to stand there and do silly stuff. Lewin's just normal. Okay, does she need that strengthen for G and L? Probably not. Well, it doesn't hurt. Fuck it. Let's just go with this. See what happens. Willnayr. Is this you, Will Baldy? Stopped into the stream just long enough to pick up a Kong. That's alright. Let's see what you got on the go here. Okay, so it's a Shadow Raid Cherie. That's fine. Alright, let's get ready to meet this almost full Legion of Glory enjoyer in the field. A strong Eshin. Splitting up, eh? Poor Emerick. Poor first pick Emerick is pretty useless. He should be thick, though, but he doesn't have a buff. Man, maybe I should have Lance in the box, just for that. In case we're not... Like, if they ban out the ulti, then at least we'll have a thicker Emerick, which will be funny, if not functional. So in that pick and ban line, instead of picking Lewin... Okay, I mean, Grenier's passive guarding your targets here, so you may just kill the Grenier. Okay. I guess kill him next turn. That means, do I want his conversion up? Or do I want his faction buff up? I probably just want his faction buff. I might as well do it now. We have passive guard at least. On the Emerick, maybe Emerick won't be useless, so Zerida's probably coming in. I mean, I guess Zerida could jump in and kill Sophia. Oh, she won't be able to reach the Sophia. Oh, I guess she will with Air Slash. Maybe that's the move. I mean, he's heal blocked anyway, and he's the only thing I really care about healing. I also do have 2 other healers. Killing her also gives me turn priority. I have turn priority anyway, because he acted again, that's right. Oh, that's right, Emerick's also passive guarding. Hilarious. Okay, I was gonna strengthen G and L, but I think what I'll do instead is get Emerick healing. Yeah, good luck, Najin. Gotta get those 50 crystals. I haven't run Apex on my main account since the season started. It's kind of bad, actually. I really should at least do qualifiers, but I've been too busy playing on another account. He act again on Cherie as well. She can't reach. Well, let's get rid of Elwyn. Zerida will be able to kill him. She still has her 3C. Grenier, that is. What do you mean accidentally, Nejin? You should be spending 40 and 60 crystals per day. Great stamina. Stamina use. Okay, so that Cherie did nothing, which means she can reach, but only to hit stuff that's in decent shape. So I could hurt that Zerida, but then she'll revive and she can do an action to pick up her Zera Ball, so I don't know if that's the best thing. I could bring Sophia down. Actually, should we do something funny? No. He'll still passively guard, but then he'll die. Oh, if you have 1,000 burgers, I'm kind of worried about your account, to be perfectly honest. Sorry, Najin. I think we need Emerick for passive guard first, so let's do something with someone else. No sense in trying to kill Cherie yet. I want to do something to this Zerida. Well, why don't we just act with Grenier to get that heal block off him? Okay, this should kill Grenier. Otherwise, I'm worried about this Zerida. Ooh, I guess not. So she did strip his conversion, but wow, that did no damage once it got through the troops. He's not heal blocked anymore, so we can heal now. Why don't we do that now? Just because Eshin's coming. So we do want him to be able to take another hit from Eshin. Yeah, I mean, crystals are definitely good for summoning, for sure. So yeah, if you have a bunch of burgers somehow, then you're able to get your 99 casting runs. You have your Anaki's maxed by now, so you're probably not blowing stamina on that. Those are really the stamina sinks anyway. Okay, Grenier is now stunned, which also isn't really a problem because we have Emerick once again. This is a strong Grenier. Oh, Cobra got into a losing streak. Sorry to hear that, brother. Okay, who do I care about killing? I mean, I guess I could go kill the Liana. Although she's not really doing anything way back there yet. Not this turn. Why don't I just do something to annoy the Zerida? Yeah. We can get back into Emerick guard range after this, too. Look at that. Full healing. Oh yeah, but I mean, you can, if you have 1,000 burgers, you can do all that stuff, like max out your stamina usage per week without spending anything, or being a top competitor. You just want to have, I mean, you want to have your Anarchy done for sure. Okay, so Lewin's not being guarded, but he's pretty thick, so I'm not super worried about him. Also, Zerida only has Air Slash. Everyone else is being passively guarded by Emerick. Sherry is going to die in that fog unless that gets dispelled. Yeah, Lewin should be able to handle this. Now we can combo the Zerida down. She still can't reach. Fair enough, Najin. I mean, I'm not trying to tell anyone how to play their game. You started around the time of Freekong, I think, didn't you? Or just after Freekong? Okay, let's see. Poor Grenier's not doing anything. I don't think we can combo that Zerida down now because this Emerick does no damage, as we know. Maybe if I could kill with G and L. Oh, they just left. I mean, I was gonna kill them, it was just a question of how it was gonna happen. Alright, so that's one win down with the Emerick box. Wait a minute. Hang on a second, you Doberman critters. We were... No, yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the box the way it is. Or should I put Lance back in for the Emerick buff? Emerick didn't really need faction buff in that match, though, because he was tanking hits and, like, basically still doing Emerick stuff. Even without faction buff. Yeah, that's another one, Marcello, is delayed Ragnarok of the Realms. That's the same thing Freekong suffers with, actually, is delayed Ragnarok of the Realms. But Freekong's Anarchies are basically maxed, because even though I started when Lushyrus Gate opened, if you're doing 20 to 30 CBs per day, and using your stamina effectively on Anarchies, then you can max them in like, I guess, a year or two. So all of my Freekong stamina now goes to casting materials, which the one nice thing about Freekong being a super limited account is there's only so many heroes, so I can basically try to like cast everyone, and it's not an obscene goal. So we've got an interesting box here. We've got, well, it's a meta box. Tiana's in here, Mac's in here. I think we always have to get rid of Ice Melda with Freekong's box the way it is. Just the fact that she can pull, the fact that she does massive AoEs, that's too much. Freekong can even kind of deal with Isolde. YouTube chat. I don't know what you mean. YouTube chat is chatting. So, first ban Grenier. Okay, that's fine. I have more tanks. We'll just go Freya route. Although that's one weakness of the Emerick box, isn't it? It means I can't, like, first pick Emerick stuff. So, what do we not like with her? Honestly, like, Emir's bad. Oh, is he? Mac's super bad. AO's bad. Gotta get Freya. So yeah, back to my story. It basically just means, like, I can chip away. If I do my 99 casting per week, which everyone does because it's easy, you don't even have to, like, max it every day. You run out of runs, like, halfway through the week. Or at near the end of the week. So as long as I'm doing that, I can just, like, slowly cast up every single character in my barracks, because I only have, what, like, 20 or 30 heroes. Ooh, getting rid of the burn in Almeida. So I could pick Altamuller, but then they would ban Emerick for sure. I think I pick Alti anyway, just because, like, it's flying map, so he has slight flying advantage as well. Although he's obliterated by all this magic. Let's get rid of... Well, let's get rid of... They only have 2 true tanks. Does that matter for me? I mean, it feels absurd to leave up... any of these. Eshin's bad, too. Hello, bot. Goodbye, bot. So, this is an opportunity to get the ulti. I don't think the plan really works well both against this guy's box and on this map. So the fact that I'm being given ulti is, like, not necessarily good. Emerick, yeah, I mean, he had his ups and downs. There was a very brief window when, like, when his 3C first came out, when people tried to do this. Back then it was a little more viable than now. So I'm assuming that's a mage, Chris, and I'm assuming she's gonna run in and kill someone. And then the Zerida's gonna jump in and follow up. So now let's get rid of the Eshin, let's get rid of the Apotheosis. let's get Emerick. So this does mean that Ulti will have to faction buff himself, if we want him to have that particular effect. Okay, so we're left with one healer. We'll have to pick her next. And then whoever I get last, I'm happy. Jolden Layla, Lewin, Tomohashiba are all worthy picks. And in fact, GNL and Hashiba are both faction buffed by Ulti. Lewin is faction buffed by Freya. All right. What is the skill that requires him to have a faction buff? Is it the act again on his... right here. So after the scoop. So he needs the faction buff to do something after the scoop. So he needs to bring it himself. I don't think it's worth him bringing guard because we're up against all magic threats. Pretty much. That means she should probably have the royals. He should have angels, since he's just here for Emericking. She's fine with her teleport. Yeah, I believe she is. Oh, do I want him to bother with this? No. Another annoying pokey skill. And Heimdall. Alright, let's see who we got. GoBeavs! It actually is a Lang rank player. I said at the start of the first game, we're going to alternate between getting new players and Lang rank players. And so far, we got a new player and then a Lang rank player. It is Holy Chris, though. We're moving on up. Oh, Tristan sent me some ulti games earlier too. Maybe I should throw those on. He was playing in one of the afternoon windows. We could always throw some Tristan games on between matches, as we sometimes do, as a kind of intermission to enjoy non-free play. Although Tristan's account is kind of Freekong-esque at this point. He hasn't really been keeping it up other than very casual Apex. He hasn't been summoning or building units or clearing Ragnarok. So he just likes to play Apex. He liked to play Apex quite competitively early in Langrisser history, but now he plays casually because he didn't like the idea of having a PvP-based game that you need to spend lots of time doing PvE for. Like, I don't want to play those modes, so why would I do those modes? which I can see that perspective. This is going to be problematic. I don't know how survivable she is to stuff like Dank. It is a single target Dank. But if Freya goes down instantly, then there's not much going on in this match. A lot of people on Global are playing Mage Chris right now. I like Holy Chris, though. I like the idea of Holy Chris. Do I think it's more fun to play Apex with Freekong or with my main using a metabots? They're both fun. Like, this is a fun game, right? This is why we play. I like playing meta and, like, climbing and winning with main Kong, getting into playoffs, and then doing whatever happens in playoffs. The thing that's fun about that for me is learning the new heroes and, like, playing more tactically. With this, it's way more casual, and, like, it doesn't matter if I make mistakes, and I don't have to really try hard. I can just do funny things, and if they work, then that's fun, and if they don't work, I don't care. So I guess in that sense, playing Freekong is more fun. And I think Freekong is a bit more fun for viewers, too, because they get to see stuff that they don't see all the time. Like any other, like, really, any other Apex stream that you tune in is going to be a lot of the same plays and a lot of the same heroes, which is entertaining in its own way. Like, you want to see people dominating or coming up with a cool strategy and implementing it well. But after you've seen that enough, sometimes you just want to see, like, Grenier doing funny stuff. So I think there's a place for both, Hugo. So Chris has the revive here. So Ulti's not slowed by that because he is flying. Unfortunately, he didn't catch a breeze. A breeze would have been really nice. How big is his scoop? 2 rings? So yeah, he can't scoop anyone. She could teleport him forward, but he has turn prio, so he could just, like, any of these units kills Ulti easily. So we're gonna have to probably just hang back until Ulti does get a breeze and hope that Freya survives Zerida, Chris, and Dank. Like, she can go... Oh, I guess she can't reach. I was gonna say... I guess she could go here and single target my Freya and then teleport there to teleport back. That should reach. just to put damage on Freya. I don't think I want to blow the Emerick skill yet, because I don't think ulti's going to be going in this turn. Maybe he is. Maybe I just blow it. It tips our hand, but I mean picking Emerick tips our hand. Just having Emerick in our team tips our hand. So because of his casting, that should last an extra turn. So what we need to do is like move up enough and or catch a breeze here. Then next turn he has his scoop and then he can hit bad guys. But I think Magistrate's gonna stay back. I mean, he can stay back while hitting me, right? This can hit me. I don't really know what Chris can do. But if that primes my Freya, then Zerda can probably finish it off. Awkwardly, I can't move up with ulti because he'll be out of Freya guard range, which means he'll get sniped for sure. Okay, so Freya lives that. That is the exact TP back play that we were expecting. Now, who else can hit me? This? Hickulong should have been releasing more SRs. Yeah, I mean, I can see why they definitely don't want to release more SRs now. They've even stopped doing them in the events. I mean, we used to get a free SSR with the crossover events, and they just started making those SSRs now, because, like, why get or use SR units? Okay, what's this Chris gonna do to me? Kill the Freya, I guess. Yeah. So I can scoop these. Chris has a revive, sadly, so that's not super useful. But we definitely want Dank down. Yeah, I could have TP'd ulti closer, but the thing is, if I did that, he'd be in range for Zerda to kill. Which I didn't really want to happen before he did something. Oh wow, he couldn't even finish her. Sag. So Zerda kills him now, easy. And then I really have nothing. These guys didn't even bring their guard. But they can't guard against this team. If I did use the TP and just not send him closer, that would have given ulti... Oh, I guess she could have jumped there anyway, so it didn't matter where I teleported him or not. At least it would have given ulti, like, plus damage from her TP skill. Alright, let's heal up the boys. What are you gonna do? Just one-shot Emerick? No, don't use magic on Ultimuller! His one weakness. Oh, she has attack blessing too. Oh, now you're in for a treat. Okay. Can half-health Emerick survive? No. Oh, no. All up to Iris. Well, Iris can't do anything, for sure. Wait, can she? Can she reach? Yes. Gotta go out with a bang. Can't believe I'm in Silver 3 fighting Lang rank players. -7 points. Oh my good lord. How are we gonna recover from this? What a travesty. Okay, insta-queued against someone who has Rosalia, Helena, Lucretia, another Cherie. We still gotta get rid of this. Man, my mouse is going crazy. That's certainly not making this any easier. Yeah, not only that, Carlos, but there are a lot of single-target AoEs as well. Like all the other chain hooks. Lester's chain hook is a single-target AoE as well. Bernhardt banned. And AO up. Who do we not like with AO? Andy. Probably, well, Bozel and Gintoki are both scary, but I think Bozel, for me, is scarier. Let's go ahead and get Grenier. Let's not fool around with this Emerick nonsense. Especially against this box, they don't even have any tanks, so I don't need to, like, you know, try any cutesy guard ignore strategies when they aren't guarding. They're just going to be hitting me. Okay, ulti down. We got Leon out, which means we need to get rid of Bernhardt. And probably... Well, I don't like getting rid of Elwyn because he's not scary. But he can heal block Grenier, which is very annoying. And we don't need to pick a healer yet because we have 3, although given the fact that we were allowed Almeida, I am going to take her. She's always banned, and she'll be good against this. I guess with Almeida stacks, I didn't need to be scared of the Elwyn. I could have just put up Reflect, and Elwyn would reflect heal block. Okay, we want to get rid of Gintoki. We want to get rid of Lucretia. We don't have any reason to do Emerick or Vargas. We already have healers secured. So honestly, I think it's got to be Lewin. Toma also tempting, but Lewin is pretty strong against horse, horse, horse. He survives Cherie assassination attempts. That's fine. We'll get Toma or Gerald and Layla next. So this ignores guard, this does AoE splashy stuff. Those are the scariest things, I think. GNL could be good to help heal up post-Leon. Okay, now they get rid of Toma. Which means I can pick Sophia, who can be my not quite... Yeah, this mouse is going nuts. That's very annoying. Not the right troops for this map. They are the right skills, though. Do you want mass anything? Stun, buff block, I don't think. She's just gonna have her normal skills. I think that's fine. And it's an Odin. Odin. Zergos. That's an O, right? Hello, Zergos. Okay, what do we got here? We got Rosalia with Griffins. Typical Rosalia kit. We have the Scramble on Leon, which makes total sense against one tank. We have a single target AO and an AoE Z2. So that's certainly annoying. He gave me the opportunity to put up Almeida Shield. Before using AO, so let's do that. Maybe he was afraid of Almeida debuffs? Okay, AO is bringing Leon up. He's hoping for a good scramble. Before... Well, I guess he can hit the Lewin and scramble from there if I put Grenier's guard up. Or I could just move Lewin back and then Leon can't reach. Then I have to worry about it next turn. What do you think we should do? We still have 2 healers up, so even if he does scramble us, it's not the worst thing in the world, and Lewin could potentially kill the Leon. Oh, but then Zerida's coming in right away. So if he scrambles me, I can potentially kill the Leon. If not, Zerida comes in right away. I don't know. He won't have his faction buff. Neither will he. Do I want to be greedy, or do I want to get set up? Let's just get set up first. Let's just get set up first. How did I reflect that? This skill that I used with Almeida this turn. Her, like, group heal puts 2 stacks of a reflective barrier on whoever hits. So everyone had 2 stacks of reflect, and she tried to debuff me, and it reflected it back at them. Okay, this gives me time to put up my guard, and then I can faction buff as well. That way Lewin will be in a better place to potentially kill whoever comes in. Potentially. I could kill the Rosalia right now, but she's not really scary. So I don't think I need to do that yet. That said, let's go ahead and strengthen them just as a little lingering threat, just so they look like they could still do something this turn. May discourage him from moving his Leon aggressively forward, because he needs to move a little bit forward if he wants to reach. Maybe I should try to kill the Leon. If he moves Leon forward, maybe I should try to kill it with GNL. That would be very fun. GNL gets a lot of shit on my channel because I use them as a joke in Should You Summon episodes. But it's also because most people don't have Gerald and Layla built, because why would they? Why would they care? But if you have one built, like Freekong has nothing else to build, why not max invest in a Gerald and Layla? Then like any unit, they can do surprising things. It's just that the opportunities to use those surprising things don't come up that often. Okay, so he's going to move Leon up a bit. Staying outside G&L range, though. That's smart. Well, I mean, the joke kind of started, Carl, because back in the early days when I first started making Should You Summon, there weren't many heroes in the game, to be honest. Like, it was way back in the first year, like the first summer of the game. Or maybe it was a bit after that. But anyway, there weren't really very many heroes, so Gerald and Layla kind of became the de facto hero that was, like, deemed not good. There are way more not good heroes now. I'm just going to stay here and buff up. So yeah, I just picked Gerald and Layla as kind of like the joke character. People didn't like them at the time. Getting Gerald and Layla was seen as unfortunate. But the thing that compounded on that was for my first Summoning Fest, I think. It might have been when I reached 1,000 subscribers. So whenever I hit big milestones, I summon on every single banner that's available, including the equipment banner and the normal general hero banner. And on the general hero banner, I pulled Gerald and Layla as my, like, on-banner hero, so that was pretty humorous. You know, I honestly feel like I need to go for this Leon. Just because he's the main thing that is scary to my team. But is that going to reduce their mobility? Because he has Cav mobility, right? So I don't think I can reach through Swamp. No, I don't think I reach. I think that's a sneaky trap. So the question is, whose turn do I want to burn? Gotta be a healer. Let's just throw some Sophia defensive stats up on people. Make it very clear that I'm not coming forward anytime soon. So, if he wants Zerda in there, he has to get one of these horses in the mix. Rosie can reach. Okay, I'm gonna have to reserve some backup time just for fiddling with my mouse, because I'm gonna be, like, missing stuff. So I've no healers up. That may tempt him to come in now. This could tempt him to come in, since he can easily reach with Leon now. Oh, he could anyway. He got a big breeze. So yeah, he could come in now if he wants. Scramble us wherever he likes. So I've essentially chosen to keep Gerald and Layla up as my Leon follow-up killer. So let's see what kind of a scramble we get. We want a not too bad scramble. A Grenier counter kill would be nice. Not quite. Grenier's still pretty healthy from that, though. All that matters is the scramble, because they have turn priority. Okay, we are all out of guard range. That's hilarious. So Rosie's going to be able to kill whoever she wants. But a nice kill on the Leon from Gerald and Layla, as well as some nice healing. I mean, Zerda won't be jumping in. I mean, Zerda can jump in off herself. Or she can jump in... Yeah, she can jump in off herself, but then she can't really reach anything. Rosie can kind of come in. But then I can get back into guard range or kill the Rosie before Zerda can do anything. So I think we're still in decent shape. That scramble was bad for us, but killing the Leon was good. Oh my goodness. That was all it took? Good game. Gerald and Layla doing their thing. That game was all about patience and just staying back long enough till everyone was charged up enough that I wasn't too scared that Leon was gonna, you know, instantly kill someone. And then just finish him off. Keeping Gerald and Layla up for the end there instead of Lewin too means that my whole team essentially got healed up. Super nice. Love Gerald and Layla. They just don't kill stuff, usually. I mean, ideally what you want to do there is just use Holy Word without using the Act again first, but your attack is so low if you do that, you really can't kill anything. So you have to burn the Act again every time. Yeah, I don't like seeing that. This is definitely an ice ban and a map where I want ice not on this map. Where was the soul crap after Leon got killed? That only shows up when Zerda gets a kill on an enemy, doesn't it? Like if someone on my team died, there would have been a little soul scrap. But I don't think Zerda gets one for her teammates. The only teammate who does get one is Zerda herself. When she dies, it's her casting, I think. It creates one where she was standing. Is it her cast? No, it's her equipment, maybe? Anyway, one of the add-ons. The DLC upgrades for heroes. This player is trying to figure out what to do against this Freekong box. One of my favorite things that I see when playing this account is visible confusion during pick and ban. Like, what is even threatening in this box? Nothing really is threatening. It's more like, what do I not want to play against this guy on stream? First ban, Gerald and Layla. Okay, this person definitely knows this is Freekong. It's probably a stream sniper. Okay, first pick Jace. Well, I think we gotta go with Grenier. Do we? Can we get away with, like, a Freya pick here? Can we get away with a Freya pick? I don't like it. I don't like it. Freya's a backup tank. Yeah, Golden Magistrate, you would just quit? Oh, man. You know how to do it. When the streamer only has, like, 2 hours all week to play Apex and climb, it's nice not to have to spend time fighting your own friends. Okay, Nemia. Okay, okay. There's lots of stuff that's scary here. Lots of stuff that's scary still. We do not like Mac the Knife. The Almeida ban is very unfortunate and makes me sad. Okay, what the F now? Something that Nemia can't instantly kill. Like, Burn's not a bad pick. Do I still have healers available? I do still have 3 healers available. It might not be a bad idea to pick one now. Or D-Heart. Or Bernhardt. One of the hearts. What are they gonna do, though? I think Bernhardt. Let's have faith in Burn. We haven't had a chance to pick him yet on this account. Common early ban, so let's just, let's flex Burn for once. And flex may end up being the completely wrong word for this situation. We will see. Okay, the D-Heart and the Hashiba go down. Fine. Let's get rid of healers. And get Bozel. Yeah, Carlos, I know. Yep. That's okay, though. That's life. Now, which tank do we want to leave him with? I know Landius buffs these. So we could get a healer. Let's get the healer that can catapult Bozel forwards. The problem is Liana's actually a pretty good anti-AoE healer. So she'll be immune to silence for sure, which means... Okay, interesting. These ignore guard, that kind of ignores guard. So... which tank will actually do something? Will Vargas actually do something? He gets buffed by Burn. She buffs herself. Vargas is funnier. Let's go Vargas. He's funnier. We don't need to stay all the way back on this map, necessarily. He probably doesn't need physical guard. Well, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have. Bozal with no buff. That's fine. Who cares? Bozal. Alright, let's go. Let's see what cruel stream viewer decided to snipe me on first ban G&L. Oh, the horror. The horror. Oh, here we go. It's Loki. Thomas Evil. I played this guy before. I believe Thomas Evil totally obliterated me last time. Let's take a quick look at the logs. Thomas Evil. Oh. Not showing up. I want to stay back. Yeah, Thomas Evil was in my last session, my Bronze 1 session. Ooh.
Huh?
Do we get next SP in December update? No, we do not. The Chinese servers are just getting her now. So we will get her like 6 months from now. 5 or 6 months from now. We do get Enya in the next update, in the December update, though, and she might as well be an LLR unit. Like, she's a ridiculously overtuned, ridiculously broken unit. So these guys, like, I can't throw Bozal forward because these guys can all hit him. Bozal just has to wait his turn. Yes, desert map. Trying to remember the Jace. Because I had a map, or I had a battle on desert map that I won as well. But I remember the name Thomas Evil and making me think, oh, how evil it is to come in with a meta box and absolutely, absolutely decimate Freekong. Which is what he did. And it's what he's kind of teeing me up for right now. Are you mistaken in saying Enya is the most must-pull unit ever? Well, that's hard to say because the context of every MU is different. Like, at the time when Awakened One came out, there was no other units like Awakened One. At the time Rosenseal came out, she was definitely the most must-pull unit ever just because Reen was running around in Apex. And she was one of those units who's useful in both Apex and PvE. So, Rosenseal's a strong contender for that crown. Even someone like Lucretia, who we kind of forget about now, at the time that she came out, like, her kit, she could do everything. So she was pretty ridiculous, but I would say Rosenseal is pretty close to the top of that. But not to skirt around your question, like, yeah, Enya's definitely up there as well. She's useful in all PvE. She's useful, like, super first ban worthy in Apex. So yeah, she's scary. Are you staying away from Bozel range? Ooh. Ooh. See, I could teleport Burn down here so that he could reach the Andy, but then he sees that and he just sends Andy to safety. So there's no sense in making like TP play yet. Anyway, Vargas is definitely the most useless person so far. So we'll click him off, disable his activity. Okay, now Andy's up there under guard. Andy has his partner with him. Honestly, if I sent... No, I can't get I can't get Burn in far enough to be able to reach one of the unguarded people. Because it would be worth killing Nemia. It wouldn't really be worth killing Liana. It would kind of be worth it. But he can't get in. Ooh. Wait. I might be able to reach Nemia if I ported him all the way forward. Because he has his act again as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. He can be teleported to here, and then he moves 7. And then 1, 2, 3 off his act again. He could range attack the Nemia. If I do that, he just puts the Nemia in guard range, and I kill the Liana, though. I don't know if that's great either. Plus, I'm not 100% sure of mobility going over that magma, because look at his mobility here. He's getting stopped up by that magma, so I don't think I reach. Okay, Nemia's coming ahead right now, AoE us, which makes sense. Because then she will be able to guard ignore someone. Someone like Bozel, for example. Ooh. Ooh. No good way to get Bozel off that tile. I could teleport him away now. Ooh. Or I could just heal him. Could just heal him. Nemia kills him for sure, though. Turns out the Landius is annoying. If he's far away. If he was close, then I could hit him with that and that. Oh man, yeah, Carlos, could you imagine if those units had Sky Archers? Toma Hashiba has Sky Archers. So, act again. Act again potentially on the Nemia here? Yeah. Yeah. She is going to be able to hit that Bozal no matter where he is. So do I bother just making him super far away and making Nemia come in for it? The Nemia could also just kill my Iris if I do something like that. Go, Bozal, go to safety! She'll never get you all the way back there. She may not even be Bozal that she cares about. Like, she may want Bernhardt. Although he's not on water. Iris is the one who has stacks, so yeah, maybe he kills the Iris now, which is fine. He doesn't want me to have a healer, so it's fine to kill the Iris. Iris is also very close, so it's easier for Nemia to kill and run back. I don't exactly have anyone with reach on my team. So he gets to choose when and how to engage. With the Jace, with the Andy. Like, I can't just run in. Certainly not with Vargas. Bernhardt can, but then he's alone. Okay, Nemia's coming. Who is her target? Any target that he picks is pretty decent choice. He is going to go for the Iris. That's fine. That makes total sense. Ooh, Andy will get the act again. Andy should move into aggressive position here. Because if I kill Nemia, Andy's mad. And let's be clear, I kind of do need to kill Nemia. Do I just do it with a normal attack? I mean, Burn's gonna die anyway. Burn dies to Andy here, so I might as well blow my skill. There's no sense in saving it. Can't take it with ya. Okay, now we have a very angry Andy who can reach whatever he wants. Jace can also kill everyone on my team. Bozal has no way of being healed now with Iris dead. Oh, that's up to you, Najin. I only have an hour left to queue. But you might catch some of the other stream snipers. That wouldn't be bad. Oh, Bozel still had just the memory of Iris to heal him one time. We've played before, Najin. Okay. Realistically, Jace just kills every member of my team here while staying far enough away that I can't hit any of his teammates. Oh, look at that! Grenier can't even reach. Can't quite reach. Oh, Vargas is going to be losing his Empire buff here soon, too. So sad. Nothing but a memory of our fallen colleagues. Hello, Landius. Oh. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Oh, Defender! Defender proc. We'll say the Defender proc is the only thing that saved him. Jace just one-shots this now. His conversion fell off, and he didn't have any nearby allies to give him extended counterattack range. So this is a free kill for Jace. Time to massively AoE Landius. Oh, this is fun. I'm super dead, but I'm not leaving because I want to see someone crash into Vargas first. Oh, sadly, it's just going to be Jace picking Vargas up. That's sad. No, I believe at least lore, in the lore of Langrisser, magma is much harder to swim through than water. I'm not sure if that's reflected in real life. Does he get to run back to guard now? Oh man, what a pooch. We need to put our guards back up too. This is the perfect time. What turn is this? Vargas and Grenier's both are all down. Round 5. Round 5 is when Grenier and Vargas at the same time will have no guard and no stat conversions. Do I want to muddle myself up down here with Vargas, or do I want to separate and make it even more annoying? I feel like we stick together as a team, as brothers, defense brothers, the defense stacking brothers. Okay, Grenier got teleported to his tile at least. What are you gonna do, Thomas Evil? You have to find some solution to Grenier somehow. I wish Vargas had a Cav class. But at least we're getting LLR Vargas soon. Get him, Grenier, get him! Oh, so close! And then he heals back to full. Love these new era units. I remember back in the day when our strong Cav DPS couldn't self-heal. Okay, Grenier's hurt. His faction buff is down. Can he do anything to Jace? Like, I want to put my faction buff up, but then him or him both kill. They both kill. We gotta do it. Grenier stubbornly wants his buffs. Can you imagine Grenier without his buffs? What a sad sight that would be. Yeah, but Leon's special, right? Leon's like the Cav to end all Cavs. Oh, Grenier dead. Sad Grenier. But where one Grenier falls, another Vargas shall rise. A faction buffless Vargas, who gets thorns. Can't even kill a single half-health Landius life. Major rip. Let me just check Concord, Najin. Maybe I didn't put it on Concord yet. I did not. What a fool. Oh wait, there's a link. Empire, Dark, and Yellis. The first two make sense. I'm not sure where Yellis came from. Like, Dark makes sense because he's a demon. But yeah, Yellis is a strange one to me. No, it's definitely not lore-wide. They just throw factions at people now. They don't even care. The lore stopped making sense, for factions at least, around Act 3, like when we were still in a Langrisser storyline. Now that they're doing just some other, like, fanfic game with characters that I don't even know where they're from, they're just making them up some weird, like, elf mythology. They're just giving factions that, like, whatever they think balances the factions. One or two might make sense, like putting Dark on someone or Empire on someone, but they don't even know what Yellis faction means lore-wise anymore. Come on, man. Come on, Jace. Finish this game. Well, that's good, though, Najin. One faction and two faction heroes are really toxic. They should not be allowed. In fact, they should go back and add factions to the 1 and 2 faction heroes. Alright, brother, it's time for you to put the nail in Vargas's coffin. If you're trying to, like, stall and fog me on my Freekong account, that is just, it reflects very poorly on you. Oh, nice. That reflected better with the polite thank you emote before finishing me off. And we lost 15 points. One sec, my friends. All right. We were so close to silver too, and then we hit a bad losing streak. What if I don't like the Emerick box? What if I don't like the Emerick box? What do we do? Like, put Lisa back in? I don't know, the Emerick box is fine. We just haven't really had a chance to use Emerick as Emerick. I could put Matthew in. I could put Varna in. Varna's really just for AoE comboing, and I don't have tons of AoE. I mean, I guess I have a few. So who would I take out? D-Heart? Lewin, I'm getting to use Lewin a lot. I don't know, maybe we stick with this box. Like, Emerick is the obvious person to take out, but I think I at least have to give him this weekend. Yeah, I mean, sure, send scale. I don't know if that's 100% the reason, but it's the closest thing to a reason that the community was able to come up with, and yes, it is hilarious. Hey! This probably isn't Lonebird? Do I want to be mean and ban Strategic Masters? I think I have to ban Ice Melda anyway. No, this is a player who knows what they're doing. You don't build a strat box like this and not know what you're doing. And I know Lonebird is the game's premier strat memer, but I think he also plays Grenier, so I'm not sure if this is Lonebird. Okay, banning the Almeida makes total sense. Picks ulti, so there's no banning of ulti, but yeah, we're getting rid of Tabers 100%. We're getting rid of Seraphina 100%. After them, the next scariest person is honestly probably Ilusha. Will they pick Rosen if I pick Bozel here? They might not want to, because they have 3 healers in their box, and they're hoping to not have the second pick a healer. So if they do pick Rosen, for example, then I can ban tanks. Couple tanks. They do go with a healer that's not Rosen. So let's get rid of the Rosen and the Ilusha. We can pick Lewin. Lewin, who's pretty strong. I'm thinking, like, what will survive if we get scooped by ulti? Lewin is pretty strong. Is the stream lagging for anyone? Twitch, I don't know if it's a new thing, but Twitch keeps giving me a little message like, hey, if your stream's lagging, you can try to blah blah blah. But for me, it's not lagging, so I don't know if it's telling me that because it thinks it's lagging for you guys. Sagni, okay, that's mean. I could ban more tanks. I want a healer. Yeah, not only a wheeler pick, an early primary healer wheeler pick. Yeah, I mean, Sagni is annoying. Because he will make it so that Grenier is not guarding. Which combos well with Altmuller. That's fine. So that's an act again. This is also an act again. I think we let him have the Gren just because we have, like, basically 3 physical tanks. Which kind of limits Alti's moves. It does make the Sagni more threatening. Emerick would probably have been more survivable against the Sagni, but also, as we've seen, Emerick does not do any damage, so he wouldn't really be a threat. His job is just to survive and stand there. Vargas, on the other hand, can hit stuff. I hope it is Lone Bird. Like I said, though, I thought Lone Bird's box was slightly different than this. Okay, do we want to hang back like this, like scared little coward boys? You can bring... Yeah, we're in the desert. You can bring Lizzie's. You can also bring Lizzie's. Scorpions might be interesting on this map. Zombies? Zombies not great against Sagni. How about you, Bozer? Thick boys? Who's the attack buff? Immune to mobility reduction effects? I have one snooze left. We'll snooze this one since we're not going to be streaming for too much longer. Alright, let's go. He has Thor, so it's not Lone Bird. Lone Bird has other gods. Hickulong. Hello, Hickulong. Alright. Sagni can send the owl out. Why does it say a chosen block within range? Oh, okay. Yeah, so it can go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it can move 2, and then it can shoot 2. But it can only move after? Or did he get a casting? No, the casting lets it move twice, but it has to be after. Let's just start with Grenier. There's not really going to be a way to avoid that owl when it comes in. I just want to not get hit by it on turn 1. This will be a fun game anyway, because it's 2 interesting teams. His ulti doesn't look as good as mine. It's too bad that we didn't pick, like, a mirror box. Because we could have both played G and L, we could have both played Ultimuller. That might be where the similarities end. One, two, three, 4, and then he can shoot to here. So he won't be able to do Bozal on turn 1. After he moves the owl, he'll be able to do Bozal. Yeah, Carlos, I gotcha. I was actually one of the first people using Sagni in main global, because I got him and built him up. As he was a male Mythical Realm hero, so he fit my 2 chosen factions perfectly. Okay, here comes Sag. Oh, I guess he can hit me with the AoE. Yeah, because it has, oh no, maybe he can't. He will be able to next turn. Let's get this buff up. Oh, I shouldn't have put Sophia there, though. Male is definitely a faction in my books. Gotta use as many myth heroes and as many male heroes as possible, especially if they have Rippling Abs. Rippling Abs is like a sub-faction. I'm open to female characters with Rippling Abs too, but Zilong's too cowardly to put them in the game. Okay, we got some silences. That's okay. I don't even know if I need to heal yet. Do I? Might as well. So now with my healer down, they can start smoking me. Well, Grenier lives. It definitely would have been preferable if Sophia went later, but I didn't want Grenier to get killed by that single target follow-up. What would have been preferable is if I had another healer instead of, like, Vargas. But he made sure I did not get that. Yeah, and Carlos, you know who that hero should be is an Anarchy, one of the Anarchy bros. Playable Anarchy who buffs up fellow males by, like, hyping them up and getting them to go to the gym. The owl's gonna be gone soon, right? Oh. Oh, does stopping near the owl hurt you? That's not a huge problem. What if he's planning on staying back there? Bozel's not flying though, so I can't exactly creep up like that. We'll just go slowly. Gives Sophia time to get her heals back. We know we can eat Sagni AoE and then heal it back up. Yeah, he's just gonna hang out back there, that's fine. He's not in a rush and neither am I. Does the owl disappear at the end of Sagni's turn, or at the end of, like, the turn? I don't want him to be... Because he could be single-targeted by magic if he's next to Vargas, since Vargas is not guarding magic. So I can't move Lewin too aggressively. Yeah, I mean, I think that's his plan. We get closer and then he can just pick away at us with Owl. But then once we get close enough, he can look for an opportunity to scoop. I do have some very annoying to scoop units though, right? Because this is hard to kill. He might take 2 shots. He could take 2 shots. Bozel is relatively thick. He wants to scoop people who are away from a tank, but he needs to be able to scoop like 3 units to make the most use of that. And there's no 3 units here that aren't tanks. Okay, Andy wants to come in. Why? Is that bait? I'm buff. Is that bait or a mistake? A mistake. Alright. Lewin's job is done, to be honest. Andy was a scary unit, and he's not here anymore. Oh wow, that was enough. That was all it took for that guy to give up on that game. He still had weapons. Like, he still had His strategy of picking away at me with magic and then going with ulti could have worked, because I could heal up, but like my units were all hovering in like the 60 to 80% health range, which is enough for ulti to do something. So yeah, I think he ran in expecting to maybe be able to pick someone, then either realized he couldn't reach or realized that Vargas was there and decided to back off onto terrain. But my Lewin is strong. You know what? To be honest, I think since we hit silver, I think I'm gonna call it there. I know it wasn't a long stream, and I'm really sorry about that. The last couple weekends, I haven't been able to get on for multiple windows like I was earlier in the season. But like I said, we've had holiday parties and bullshit to deal with for the last couple weekends. Next weekend, I think there's something again on Saturday, so I may be able to play Saturday latest window. My hope is I'll be able to play multiple windows on Sunday, so don't hold me to that, but maybe what we'll do is like real Kong Saturday evening and then free Kong like all day Sunday. What about Tristan vids? Yeah, let's see if we have Tristan vids. Oh, there's just one. This is one he just sent me. So he sent me 3 earlier, but they are not in the chat. After you read them, I guess they disappear. Yeah, thanks, Carol. Yeah, I'd like to play more, and I really need to get main Kong's qualifiers done. I've been too busy to even think about it, so I'm really hoping next weekend we get to spend, like, way more time doing this. I really want to have, like, a stream where I can sit down for, you know, like, 7 hours like I did a couple weekends ago, and just, like, hang out with you guys. But the holidays are the holidays. Maybe if I have, like, a full box of candy canes, I can make that happen. So, let's see what we got here. We got Stratos. I remember Stratos. He's been playing for a long time. Stratos has Tabers. He has Capcom. Got a mirror. Kind of a scary box. It's a Holy Chris. Grenshield's interesting. So a few scary weapons in here versus Tristan, and Tristan still has his classic Tristan box, which he hasn't updated in a long time. So he's got the Gintoki still, he's got the Ultimuller, of course, which he'll try to pick, like, second. He always likes to get Burn. So his thing is, if a healer's banned, he'll pick the other healer, which usually ends up being Diana. If the healer's not banned, he'll first pick Rose and Seal, and then if he's not being pressed for a tank, he'll try to get ulti second, and then Burn to support the ulti. So with this ban, he's going to be picking Liana first for sure. He's banning Ice Melda a lot. Oh, he picks the Elma against this box. Interesting. I guess he thinks this looks a little bit more debuff heavy than otherwise. So he will be pressed to pick a tank. Tristan's definitely not going without a tank. Banning the Tyrant and the Eshin. Gets his Burn. Does ban the Tabers and the Capcom. I guess 4th ban is Tristan's I don't know what these characters do ban line. Gets the ulti. And I guess he could take another healer here. Typically he's happy with ulti and or Burn as his sole DPS. He likes to have multiple healers. But he does like his Gintoki as well. Both of those picks are viable Tristan picks. Okay, so this is an aggressive Tristan pick. And the opponent... I mean, Celica plus Emir is great. Let's see what's going on. Single target Zerida. Like we said, Holy Chris. You know, I don't hate Tristan's chances in a pick ban like this. Other than, like... I mean, he's got Christian, which I think is a decent tank against this comp. Emir is just always problematic no matter what. And if you have Emir and Andy and Celica, that's scary. But this guy needs to be able to either kill Tristan's thick units around the Christian or bust through the Christian while not having a tank himself. Which is certainly possible. I mean, Emir's very difficult to kill. And he's getting fully juiced. He's Celica juiced. He's unicorn juiced. He's Andy juiced. That is one stacked Emir. Tristan's just going to hang back here and let it happen. He really wants that Christian to survive. Okay, candle front and center. Nice target for Andy. If Stratos wants to take down the candle first before DPSing the rest of the team. Tristan with the second turn guard. Okay, Emir comes. He is going to just try to kill this Christian. Silenced. Oh, that's mean. Poor Emir's not used to getting debuffs. He's like, what? What's this? Well, that gives Tristan a chance to do something to Emir. Picks up a gospel now, which is hilarious, the idea of using gospel on Emir. So that stripped... It stripped the, like, damage-related debuff, but it didn't strip the silence. Burn, just gonna throw up guard. I guess because he figures Zerda's coming. Gintoki getting stacks. Christian handily standing up to that. No more healing left in Tristan's comp yet, though. One Emir life down. That body blocks the Emir. Oh no, it opens it up. So yeah, Ulti's going to be able to suck these and then kill the Emir. He's going to kill the Andy. Well, that makes perfect sense. He is in there with his partner, though, so he has his revive. Finish off the Andy here. Emir is so infrequently debuffed that, like, he's not used to not also having his Redeemer's revive available. Chris is coming in. Ultimiller's out of guard, so this should be an easy kill for Chris. She's going on the Gintoki instead. Far less of an easy kill. Obviously saw him as more of a threat than the Ultimiller. Infantry tech. She lives to regret her choice, and Gintoki gets revenge by killing the Chris. Surviving the Chris, and then killing the Chris. Oh, Gintoki almost counter-killed Zerda there as well. Stratos' team having such a hard time killing these units. Gin coming back home to get healed. Okay, Emir starts doing Emir stuff now. His debuff is off, he's got his Redeemer's revive back, he's able to easily kill the Bernhardt and then run back to safety. Heal back to full. This should be a dead Ultimooler as well. Wow, so this is going to have to be the Gintoki show if Tristan wants to... Goes on the Zerida. I'm very scared of Emir carry in a situation like this. The Gintoki's dangerous, obviously. Oh. Chris not guarding. Gintoki stands up to Emir so well. Oh man, Gintoki just going for it. Into the horse. I never thought I'd see Tristan send his only DPS out of guard. But there you have it. Stratos potentially setting up to fog Tristan out. Oh my goodness, does Celica ever stop casting? So Christiane with a possibly ill-advised initiation into the Zerida there. Takes more damage than she shells out. Candle dies, making Gintoki angry, so that makes sense. Then what do you do, though? Kill Celica. I would be targeting the Celica if I'm that Gintoki. Yeah, she's dead. You're in guard range. That's good. All is well. This Christiane is just not guarding ever. Elma throwing out a little pot shot there. Oh, Gin hangs on again. This is a crazy match for Gintoki. He survived everything thrown at him by like a shred of HP. He's like, give me my ice cream. I need it so bad. Okay, so 1 Zera to life down. These two backline Zera balls are going to be dead to fog. But she just created one from dying, so she will have access to a Zera ball for foreseeable future. Yep, picks it up easily there. Christiane finally gets her guard back up. Now things are starting to look sketchy for this Emir. Oh, and the double kill. Elma chipping in with Shrine Maidens, chipping in on DPS. Are we saying Tristan's an anime protagonist? He is a lot like Gintoki. Okay, Emir's not giving up either, though. He has 2 revives. He's nominally immune to debuffs. He is a scary man. Christiane not reflective this time, so she didn't silence Emir back. She herself is silenced instead. Okay, but Gintoki strips some Emir buffs. Takes his first life. He's going to be in rough shape now. Oh, Elma not able to get a second kill. That would have been hilarious. Oh, she does get the counter kill that time. So he still has his Redeemer's Revive. Back to full. Going for Gintoki again. I mean, that hasn't worked for him before. I probably would have just finished off the Elma. Yeah, and Emir's silenced again. I mean, I think if you are this Emir build, and you get silenced on the very first turn of the game, after that point, I'm checking the units that I attack to make sure they don't have the Reflective Mirror. And if they have Reflective Mirror, I'm not attacking them, because I don't want to get silenced a second time on my Emir. Good game, Tristan. Yeah, I'm going to find out what his Gintoki build is for you. Yeah, not waiting for the mirror buff to expire or not attacking someone else. Like, on the first turn, the first action, he was not ready for it. But then in that end game, maybe he was on backup time, like, I'm not sure what was going on in the end game, but, like, he could have not attacked Gintoki either. I am asking him to send me another one. One of the ones that he sent me earlier, because they disappeared for some reason. We'll see if he gets that massage and sends me one of his favorite games of the day. Do I have any outstanding tasks? Ooh, Gate of Fate with any hero. I do. Let's do D-Heart's Gates of Fate today. It's always funny to do Beef House in the Woods. Who else? Ulti. Since we got to see a little bit of ulti action today. Didn't go well. One more, eh? Let's go with Luna. There. Mission's accomplished. What did that get us? 270. We'll get there eventually. Buy some stuff. Okay, Tristan may be in a game right now, and thus not able to send me something in a timely manner. So with that, I will call the stream here. Maybe we'll have some more Tristan games next weekend that we can watch like during the window in between when Apex is off. If I get my wish and I have like a whole day off that I can play Apex, we can like play a window, then watch some Tristan and do other stuff, and then play another window. So thanks for coming out, everyone. Thanks for cheering me on as I fought some very difficult opponents, but made it to Silver 2 anyway. I will catch you next weekend. Happy Languissing, everyone.